My own reading triggered me. So any of those out there thinking, oh, this motherfucker just wants to trigger people. I fucking even trigger myself. The divine triggered me. All right. Scorpio. I have good news for Scorpio. Thank God all the energy's out of Leo. And as a Leo saying this to you, you know, it means I really care about you, because that was a lot of pressure last month. This Virgo energy's social. Mars, though, in opposition to Neptune. There's a lot of great love to be had out there, but if you're around the wrong people, hate to say it, especially as Mars is opposing Neptune, it's not like, combine that with Venus and Mercury in your 12th house, it's almost like, I hate to say it, look at Joe Biden, Scorpio, right now, and how well he's doing in society. And I don't know if fucking Dr. fucking Jill is fucking slopping it at night. That's because, you know, I think right now you have to really be like, are you really lost when it comes to how you deal with people? Are you not going to take questions? They're telling me not today. They're not telling me they're not letting me take questions. I guess one. So about Afghanistan. No questions about Afghanistan. Where's my diaper? Now, not every Scorpio is like that. And I'm not trying to have... We have to use comparisons, though, to contrast. Like, either A, look at the way that Joe Biden is not socially adept right now, whether that means you aren't knowing how to be friendly to people, to not going out, to running off into the woods. Like, the big thing with Venus and Mercury here in the 12th is what the fuck is going on in your soul life? Do you have balance there? Pluto, your ruling planet in Capricorn in your third house, is going to be squaring this Venus in the 12th. Like, are you in sound mind right now? Are you in sound shape with your soul mind? Are you really paying attention to trying to overstimulate in toxic ways? What do you think's keeping him even up to be able to take a question? I bet you they're pumping that full of Adderall all fucking day and night. The second he wakes up at fucking 4 a.m. and he goes to bed at 7 because they've taxed his fucking adrenals. To not use him anymore. I think that for you, though, it's good because there's been a lot of pressure, but I think that you have to really realize you're in a big spiritual transit. Remember, Libra is the ruler of Venus, and that's your 12th house. And Venus being here square Pluto, but trying Jupiter, and Jupiter being in an air sign in your 4th house of emotions. You got some weird emotional shit going on right now. And it's like you're trying to find home, and I think that you're looking in some weird places, and I think that you need to go back to just like what brings you true happiness. I think that, you know, you're going to see what the illusion of what happiness, what you thought was, which wasn't this week. Because you thought it was out there in the world, or you thought it was doing things a certain way. It's not that. Especially the people you hang around. Like, look at those generals who hang that now they're blaming the generals' call on the ground. The Department of fucking Defense, the National Security Advisor to Biden today just blamed the whole situation on the general's choice. You're the final say in your life, Scorpio. But running around in this world and not being adept and thinking everything's ice cream isn't going to work. Especially because now this is a 12th house transit where addictions, drugs, alcohol, toxic energy, things that aren't spiritual, they're coming up right now, and they're coming into big square energy with your ruling planet Pluto, the 3rd house. Like, are you really thinking about this stuff? And then the good news with Jupiter here is like, you need to do some, maybe it's therapy, talk therapy, emotional therapy, but like opening your soul up to where your emotions really want to go instead of believing that your emotions will you're looking for home. I mean, this is ET phone home. I mean, and you're fucking following Reese's Pieces. Hate to say it. And it's like, this is like, hey, let's get back on track and let me figure my world out by following what my true heart wants and getting around toxic energy and toxic people in my own self-sabotaging place. Because I think that you're going to end up this week being like, I thought I was going this direction. And it just, that's not exactly where I thought I was going to go. Biden's losing everything right now. Think of that. Everything. We're about to watch a president tailspin worse than you've ever seen in your life. And I would hate for you as a Scorpio to do that yourself. And that's not because I don't like him or something. It's just fucking astrology. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just truth. And your truth with North Node in Gemini is in the 8th. Being transparent and being real with people and exposing your emotional issues, exposing your back shit. Instead of holding on to trying to hold on to some sort of physical aspect of life or whatever it might be with South Node in the 2nd. We all like transparent Scorpios. None of us in the collective don't like each sign for a reason, right? The shadow parts. The shadow part of Scorpio is not being transparent. And that might be just like simple things like emotional therapy, like what you really feel, where you're self-sabotaging, where you're trying to maybe hold something up that you can't. This is a time for you to learn to take care of yourself. Saturn in the 4th, Jupiter in the 4th. You're never going to get it. You're never going to get that if you're going into, and just trying to find my place in the world. Like it's by what makes you really happy. And for you, it's not Reese's Pieces. It's not these little things in the world that like take a lot of time to get together, or when somebody else finally comes together with that thing. It's what you can do in your fantasies and in your dreams that are actually going to make sense, and other people are going to understand them and not be like, what? Operation Over the Horizon? How South Node Sag is that? Jeez. The fantasy of some great thing coming over the horizon to save things is not going to work. All right. What's going on with your love life here? You got the Justice card reversed. You got the Hangman as your challenge. You got the Two of Swords there, upright. The Seven of Pentacles in reversed. Well, I think you're pretty lost in love, or there's an issue going on in a partnership that feels like it hasn't found its true moment yet. It's almost like things might be really kind of out of whack for your love life, or somebody might have turned on the dime with you. Like, oh, I thought we were doing, wait, what? Yeah, Two of Swords here. A lot of confusion. It's a big crossroad moment. You got a Hangman in your challenge, and you got a Seven of Pentacles reversed. I think that you're maybe too focused on trying to find justification for somebody who's not putting that much work into something or not putting that much energy into you. And then you're sitting there like, what the fuck? Why is that? Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, definitely somebody has turned their heat down. And you thought it was going towards something else. Wow, how funny. I didn't even get this card out of the deck. The Masters of Gold Foil Tarot. I always take that as a sign we're not going to use it. I'm going to chuck it out now. But Nine of Cups reversed. I mean, the whole idea when I pull out the master card of like the author of the deck is that what you thought was going to be authored or what we're going to publish in your love life right now just isn't. And then you got Nine of Cups. This is a depressing little element here of something that turned really sour, or something that has turned sour, or just feeling lonely and feeling like nothing's coming your way. Ace of Wands, though, you're going to have to realize that you're not stuck, that you're putting your investment in things that aren't going to give you back a return. And it's time to really rise up and put that energy in a new direction. This is telling you to put your energy in a new direction. Why are you so confused? This is what we really need to get to the bottom of right here. The moon. It's your emotional stuff. I brought up talk therapy, emotional stuff. You're confused because you're not willing to deal with your emotions and not really ready to look at your emotions. Something went really sour, or something is turning sour. Well, it's okay to talk about sour. It's okay to look at it. Knight of Pentacles reversed. You feel totally stuck and maybe you don't feel worthy anymore. You feel like, oh no, like that's what you have to do. Is just continue to take the beatings of crap. But that's not true. I think it's more about working through the emotional shit in yourself and also talking with others and moving forward. Knight of Pentacles reversed. What's up with this? Wow. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Four of Swords. Yeah, I think it's time for you to take some rest and take some time off for you and reassess your whole entire love situations and how you're going about them, because things are really off here. Somebody's turned on a dime and you're really confused. And I think in this moment of confusion and you feel stuck, you need some rest and you need to process things and you need to reboot into a much more positive energy right now. Why did they turn on a dime? Ooh. 6 of Cups. Somebody from the past. Hate to say this one, Scorpio, but somebody that they feel has their shit together more. Or that they see doing things where it's almost like you're not doing anything, maybe. You're not actively showing off your pentacles that you're putting up on the wall. Or you're not active enough, or it could be an ex-coworker too that's doing something in a project or something and bringing back old memories, and maybe they're just in contemplation. I'm not saying that they're portraying you, but something's turned around. There's beautiful Ace of Wands though here, that everything's gonna go good. I think you need to get. I think that you maybe you're causing the disruption and the rest. Well, why? Maybe it's just like, maybe they want that memory of how you used to be, or maybe somebody's just kind of like attracted to somebody who's doing work and you're just kind of on fucking doing nothing. I hate to say it. That happened. I was at that point in my life where I was not working, and I was wondering why chicks weren't hanging up with me. I was like, I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything creative. I'm not doing shit. I'm just fucking around. Are you just fucking around? Wow, you got Lilith. Oh, boy. I think you need to get out of your own darkness here about all this shit. Lilith says, fuck you, God. Fuck you, everybody. I'm making my own story. I don't like God's story. I don't like it at all. I know there's a lot of people who worship Lilith. I'm sorry to say, you're worshiping a dark entity. She's not a feminine, a divine feminine. I think you gotta not let the mystery of why this happened take over you in a negative way, and let that the wheel of fortune's turning to you towards the fortune of this Ace of Wands. I'm gonna cross that. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. There was no physical substance or manifestation ability. What's up with these unicorns? Cosmic Sapphire. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. I think that this is all about people who not only do that, but you and yourself. Instead of feeling stuck, like, be the truth is, okay, something's turned weird, or something's weird right now because maybe you aren't in your truth. Maybe you are kind of lost. Maybe you are kind of not working, because I looked at what's the cause of why they pulled away, or why somebody that you were talking to or that you were interested in, or they just became unavailable. Why'd you get that? You got the King of Swords in reversed. I don't think that you're clear about what that honor, integrity, and speaking your truth is. You don't know what your truth is, but the truth is that you do. I think that this is about getting back to your truth of what you can show with your heart, of what you have. But you can't convince people. This isn't about convincing. This is about forcing the message down. This is about embodying it and it being shown. And that might take a minute. That's why I'm saying rest on this and come out stronger than fucking trying to fucking frantically prove yourself. Proving yourself worthy is not done by saying things. It's by what you do. You got courage overall, but I was supposed to pick a vampire card here. That death will come. Oh my gosh, this is such a Scorpio reading. Again, mortal, finite, fragile. Yeah, you need to repair yourself here. Take a little break, and you need to have the courage that it's going to be okay, and that you got the Ace of Wands here, and you got a King of Swords here. You're not going to be able to figure this thing out. You need to just have the courage and resetting your heart, and holding the honor, integrity, and speaking your truth. And you don't need to be a fucking Lilith cold bitch and be like, fuck you, fucking bitch, and dude, and fucking blah, 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 blah. It's not courage, it's fucking weakness. Ooh. Little Peter and the Wolf for you? Maybe you need to watch Peter and the Wolf. We'll take a little break. The Tower. Oh my God. Whoa, yeah, something's done. Or something needed to come to a completion point of done to maybe reset. You did get an Ace of Wands, have the courage that maybe it can reset, but I don't want to give you this like blind faith on it's going to all go good. I think that you need to like rest, repair, and this death will come. What happened here? I didn't even ask that. What happened? What the fuck? Oh my gosh, a 9 of Wands with a death that will come. You were worried about it. That's why it had happened. And it's not because they were being shady. It's because you're going to have to learn the lesson that you need to stop being so worrisome and so like dark, this is you coming down about how you not having courage about love and being in denial of that courage. And you got the Empress here on the other side. So this is tearing down to build something beautiful for you and yourself, and also with another partner, or possibly a reset with somebody. Although I'm not really feeling the reset. I'll pull one major about the reset. The Moon card. Oh, that's just like, it's not a really big reset. I mean, howling at the moon here with the fucking moon and all the creepy crawlers. I don't know if you can get all the fucking locusts out of here. I want to give you one more card for positivity here of having the courage. Mahatma energy, build your light body, accelerate your ascension. That's what you need to do. I think the situations right now in your love life have taken you too far down into this darker hole, and you need to reactivate your light codes and build back your light codes and get out of your fear and your anguish. And that's why that 4 swords came here. You need to take some rest, and you need to take a little break from this whole stuff and kind of reset yourself and reset where you're going in your life, because for whatever reason, they didn't see what they like to see anymore, or that's how they're acting right now to you. You did get the first house, Gemini, Ceres. Yeah, you need to learn to take care of yourself in your head, and you need to reset your head. You need to reset your environment too, your environment and also your stimulation. Maybe you're going after the stimulated life that's really not taking care of you, and maybe you need to like be smart and focus on yourself and take care of yourself and figure out what you need. That's definitely a troubled relationship. throw them a truth bomb as well. The truth bomb for you is learn to embody, again, your honor and integrity and learn to speak your truth. And the truth bomb for you is doing the dark thing and getting all pissed and fuck you and oh my God and wallowing in the darkness is not gonna work, especially all wounded and fragile and getting all sadistic. And don't be hanging out in front of Hot Topic again, please. Don't go get a new black Hot Topic wardrobe and a studded belt and start fucking wearing black mascara down your eyes and listening to AFI fucking on repeat. Please.